Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul. And I know it's kind of late, but I tested out a lot of the products so I can give you guys kind of a review on what I think about the items. So let's jump right in. I really want to get some new foundations because I've not been loving what I've been using and I've been looking for a new one. So I bought 3 different foundations and I'm going to return like whatever I'm not in love with. And I also want to try a few different eyebrow products because I'm always looking for ways to improve my eyebrows. I'll start with foundation. So the foundation that I've been loving the most, I think, and that I've worn the most is the Dior Skin Nude Air. So I'm shade number 20 and that's a really good match. And it says it's a nude healthy glow ultra fluid serum foundation with sunscreen and SPF 25. It is lightweight, so I was thinking this could be a good day-to-day foundation, but it actually has a lot of coverage as well. It's what I'm wearing right now, and I put a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape Concealer under, but just like in a couple areas, and the rest is all of this. So far, I really love it. The serum is a bit runny. I'll just show you what it looks like on my hand, if you can see here. So when I drop it out, it does like run. It is very blendable and I use a beauty blender to put it on. So I've been really enjoying that. The next one I want to try is like I've been hunting for a perfect foundation. So I'm like, now's the chance with the 20% off to buy this Tom Ford foundation, which I probably wouldn't buy otherwise. It's the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation. It has SPF 15 and I got mine in 5.5 bisque. And of course the Tom Ford packaging is very pretty and comes with a pump. And this is what it looks like. I do like this foundation, but I wanted a little more coverage. And the color was okay, but when I put it on, I didn't have like a wow effect. I've only used it once, so I'm going to keep trying it a bit before I decide if it's worth keeping it. But so far, I didn't love it. So it's probably going to be an item I return. So the other foundation I've been really wanting to try is the YSL All Hours foundation, which like every YouTuber has been talking about. Everyone's been talking about how much they love it. It's kind of like supposed to be very high matte coverage. So this is what it looks like. It does have a pretty packaging. It says All Hours Foundation, SPF 20, up to 24 hours wear, flawless matte, full coverage, oil free. I felt like it was slightly cakey when I put it on, and my skin isn't really that dry. It's more oily. So if someone who has really dry skin uses this, it probably would be more cakey. This I got in the shade BD25 and I felt like it was a little bit light for me. I'll show you a pump of this. So this is what it looks like. I wasn't wowed when I put it on. I was expecting amazing things from all the reviews I read. So I don't know if I'd repurchase in a shade darker. So out of those foundations, I really do like the Dior Nude Air the best. And if you're looking for a lightweight foundation that also has medium and buildable coverage, I would suggest trying it out. So moving on, I also got a couple contour items because I've been wanting to play around with contour as well. So I got the Kat Von D Shade and Light Cream Palette. Bought this because I already own the Shade and Light. I'll just show you my Shade and Light regular powder palette, which has been used up. My favorite shade from this powder palette is the Shadow Play shade. And I also use this one. I don't really use this one here. I wanted to try the cream palette and see if it was like darker and gives you a little bit more of a like edge when you contour versus the powder. The words stand out on this one and the packaging is very nice. This is what the other one looks like. So I went in and I'll show you. Here's what all the shades look like. So when I tried it, I tried this lightest shade only so far. I haven't really dipped into all the other shades. I'm not really sure about using the light shades for cream highlight and things like that. I will give them a try though, but I want to see if I like the contour shades if I want to keep the palette. I didn't notice that it was really dark. I'll go ahead and like give you a little swatch of these contour shades real quick. Here is this color, which is Chestnut. Here is Woodland. Here is Spice. Those are the 3 shades. I think this is a good like grayish contour shade. So that's the lightest one, the next one, and the darkest one. So I feel like I do like these colors. I haven't played around enough with them to kind of give you a really good review on them. I also bought another contour, which I've been wanting to try out for a long time. I don't know where my packaging went for this because I've been using it so much. It's the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Intensity 1 palette, and I don't know if this actually comes in another shade, but this is what it looks like. I've been using this so much and I really do like it. It looks really intense, but I'm wearing it now, and it's not that intense in real life. So I've really been enjoying this, which is why I haven't been trying out the Kat Von D one as much. I really wanted to just kind of jump in with this palette and try it out. So this is what the contour shade looks like right here. This is the highlight. Now, the highlight, I haven't been able to make it really work for me yet. It hasn't really shown up very much. So I don't know about the highlight. I'm still trying to play around with it. I haven't found anything that really makes it stand out, but I'm loving the contour. It's just, it comes out very subtle. It blends really well. It's very creamy, and I don't know if you can see the highlight if I swatch it. Can you see that? I don't know. I've really been loving this. It's something different than like what I've been used to, which is the powder shade and light palette. Oh, I will show you what brush I've been using for that. It's a dense brush, and it's thicker packed, and it's angled. It says Contour Cheek, and it's by the brand Albeit. And I just like saw this in Anthropologie randomly when I was waiting to check out, and they had like a sample one out, and I felt the top and it was so soft, and I'm like, this probably would be really good for either contouring or for blush. So I've been using it for contouring and I really love it. It's very soft and it contours really well. I wanted to mention another thing that I didn't buy in the sale haul, but I bought pretty recently, so, and it's something I've been loving so much. It's the Dior Nude Air Luminizer in shade 3, and it's a gold tone highlighter. It is my favorite highlight of all time so far. Like, I wanted to mention it because if you have the same kind of skin tone as me, like a lighter tone with yellow undertones, I have a really hard time finding a highlighter that I love. I'm wearing it today. I don't know like how bright it looks on camera, but it's the only highlight that I put on and really loved. This one is buildable. You can put this on lightly and just create a nice subtle glow, or you can really pack it on. It's the first highlight that kind of looks like natural and makes you look like healthier. The other highlights I've tried, it just kind of look like I stuck something shiny on my face, which is not the look I was going for. Everyone aims for that like healthy illuminated glow, and this one has really given it to me. It comes in like a little box with a brush, and this brush is really good for applying it. It's densely packed as well, and it's very soft, and it just applies really easily to the tops of your cheekbones. So I'll go ahead and like swatch this and show it to you. And this is what it looks like. If you're kind of like my skin tone or light with a yellow undertone, I would give it a try if you haven't found a highlighter that you love yet, because I really do love it. It's my favorite highlighter I found. I've never been able to say I love this highlighter like I love this one. So I just wanted to mention that kind of because I'm mentioning other contour products like I love, and I wanted to mention a highlight I love. Moving on, I just got a couple of basic things. I've used this before. It's the Smashbox lid primer, and I think it's a really great lid primer. This one is a matte color. It's called the Photo Finish Lid Primer in Light, and it just like does everything you would want an eyeshadow primer to do. So it's just a basic product I picked up and something I would recommend. So I also got the Dior Show Brow Styler in 01. I think it's like the universal brow shade. It is smaller than I expected. It has a spoolie on one end, and then the other end is a twist up. So again, I haven't been in love with this. I haven't used it enough to like say I don't love it, but first reactions, I've only used it a couple times. I needed to put other brow products on after to really like my eyebrows. This is what it comes out looking like. So I wanted to show you the other brow products I got. I've never found a brow product that I like as much as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And I use the shade Taupe, which is pretty light. My other one is pretty much almost gone. When it gets towards the end, it's a lot harder to work with. It's not as creamy. So you have to kind of work it on the back of your hand a bit to make it easier to apply. But when you open a new one, it's like amazing. It's so creamy. So this is the Taupe color. I used it especially for today's video, which is why there's like one line in it. But I love it. If you've struggled finding something for your brows, like usually when I try to put products on my brows, they either don't fill out my brows enough or they end up looking too dark, and then my brows kind of like overshadow my whole face, which I don't like. So that is my all-time favorite brow product, but I kind of wanted to try and see if I could, you know, get something even better. And I ended up buying 2 more Dip Brow Anastasia pomades, one in dark brown and one in soft brown. I'll go ahead and swatch these all for you at the end. So far I tried the soft brown, which is kind of like the next step up from taupe. And I thought I might really like it, but I didn't. I still like the taupe better. It was darker and it kind of gave me that heavier brow look, and not in a way that I wanted. I mean, I kind of wanted to try a more bold brow, which is why I bought these darker colors, but it just, I don't know, something about it didn't work with me, and I love the taupe much more. But this is what this one looks like. Okay, and then I have one more in dark brown, which I actually haven't tried yet. So this one looks a bit more gray tone, and I'm curious to see what it looks like on my eyebrows. I feel like it'll probably be too dark, and I'll probably end up returning both and just keeping the taupe. I'll go ahead and show you a swatch of all of these. And the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in 14 is my favorite. It has a spoolie on one end and an angled tip on the other end. Here's a swatch of taupe, soft brown, and dark brown. You can see that taupe is very light actually compared to these, and the dark brown is a bit more grayer toned, so it may be more closely related to the taupe shade. So I'm going to try them out and see how it is. So moving on to the last things. It's the little Hourglass Confession lipstick, ultra slim high in intensity lipstick refills. Now the actual lipstick comes in a slim, like, beautiful gold packaging, and you can just refill it. But I only bought 2 of the refills because I wanted to see if I actually liked the colors, and if I bought a color I didn't like in the actual lipstick, I would just send it back and be left with the refills anyway. The shade I really like, which I'm wearing right now, is called One Time, and it looked a little darker online, but when I'm wearing it now it's not as dark, and they come in little tubes like this. Here's this shade. And they're very creamy and nice. I actually don't think I'm going to buy the actual lipstick. I just really like these refills. Other color I got is called My Favorite. It's a light pink color. It's kind of a bright pink. It's like a regular creamy lipstick, but it does stay in place and doesn't like smudge everywhere or anything. So I thought that was all I bought, but I did buy one more Dior thing. I bought a lot of Dior things in this haul. It's the Dior Skin Forever and Ever Wear in shade 1. I don't know if it comes in another shade. It's a base, extreme perfection, and hold primer. SPF 20. Looks like this. It doesn't have an SPF smell. I didn't notice it made my makeup last extremely long. It comes out like this. It's a light color, and then it blends in really easily. It feels like nice when you put it on your skin though, and it absorbs really quickly into your skin. It feels good on the skin. It doesn't feel too heavy, and I like the consistency of it so far. I think that's everything I bought. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed to me. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos for you guys. Please like this video and subscribe if you are just finding my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.